Well, news from poll-bound states. Campaigning for the first phase of assembly election in Assam and West Bengal will end at 5 this evening, with polls scheduled for the 27th in both the states. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that across all regions of Assam, one can see the support for NDA. In a tweet video, Prime Minister Modi said that NDA's efforts to boost connectivity and infrastructure in the region are getting huge support.
भाजपा की एनडीए की डबल इंजन की सरकार मूल सुविधाओं से लेकर विकास की आकांक्षाओं तक असम को आगे बढ़ाने में जुटी है। आपने कांग्रेस की 15 साल की करप्ट सरकार भी देखी है और डबल इंजन की 5 साल की आपकी सेवा में समर्पित सरकार भी देखी है। कांग्रेस के लंबे कालखंड में जिन नाम घरों को अवैध कब्जाधारियों के हवाले किया गया था, उनको आज मुक्त किया गया है। असम की शान काजीरंगा को भी कांग्रेस के पाले पोसे कब्जाधारियों से मुक्त किया गया है। असम में हमने पूरी संवेदनशीलता और विश्वास के साथ ऐतिहासिक बोडो समझौते को करके असम में स्थायी शांति का मार्ग मजबूत किया है। कांग्रेस का हाथ आज एक ऐसे लोगों के साथ है जिसका आधार है असम की पहचान को तबाह करना। आज जब असम को हिंसा, आतंक, घुसपैठ, अराजकता और अवैध कब्जों से मुक्ति मिल रही है, आज जब असम में विकास के सेतु बन रहे हैं, आज जब असम में विश्वास के सेतु मजबूत हो रहे हैं, आप जब असम में अध्यात्म और आस्था के सेतु हमें नई ऊंचाई पर ले जा रहे हैं, तब असम को बहुत सावधान रहने की जरूरत है। जो दल घुसपैठ पर ही फला फूला हो, आज उसके वोट बैंक पर कांग्रेस असम की सत्ता हथियाना चाहती है। एनडीए की सरकार ने सिर्फ 5 साल में टी वर्कर्स की मजदूरी को बढ़ाकर 2 गुने तक पहुंचाया है। केंद्र सरकार ने बजट में भी 1000 करोड़ रुपए की विशेष व्यवस्था सिर्फ और सिर्फ चाय बागान में काम करने वाले परिवारों के लिए की है। भाई और बहनों, बीते 5 साल हमने असम के विकास की नींव मजबूत की। अब असम को आत्मनिर्भर भारत के रास्ते पर आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हम काम करने वाले हैं।
All right, DD India is getting you the latest from poll-bound states as well. And right now, I'm joined by my colleagues Yogesh Sheetal from Dibrugarh in Assam and Rajiv Bhattacharjee in Kolkata in West Bengal. Yogesh, I'll come to you first. The verbal battle between political parties coming to an end today. The stage set, of course, for 27th of March. How is it panning out in the state?
Right, Surya. Today by evening 6 p.m. the polling, the campaigning is going to be concluded today for the first phase, which is going to be held on 27th of March. Around 11,435, around 11,537 booths, in fact, have been set up for the electorates. Around 80 lakh electorates are this time going to cast their vote, out of which 40 lakh are women. So around 80 lakh are the total electorate for the first phase, and 40 lakh out of which are women. Apart from that, also 264 candidates are in the fray. We know that this time, definitely for the first phase, most part of the first phase are in the upper Assam, like in Tinsukia, Dibrugarh, Shivsagar also, and also Dhemaji. These are the areas, Sharai Dev, these are the areas which will be casting their vote. There are 12 districts along with across 47 constituencies which are going to cast their votes for the first phase. Now coming to issues. Obviously, we know that when we talk about Upper Assam, then there are basically there are many tea estates are there in the Upper Assam, and apart from these issues which are related to tea workers, also there are CA is an issue. There are CA is also an issue, because we know that anti-CA protests basically Upper Assam and Tinsukia were one of the main epicenters of anti-CA protest. Apart from that, also flood is an issue, and infrastructure is an issue, and there are multiple issues that are basically that are being covered by both of the parties, both of the top parties, BJP and Congress, and also by the allied parties. So this time definitely this is going to be a very interesting battle in Assam. Especially we had seen recently the developments here in terms of also back-to-back protests and back-to-back achievements by the state BJP and the state leaders. So a lot of things are happening on the ground at this point in time as far as election is concerned.
Okay, Rajiv, in Kolkata, we've seen all these days, all these weeks, we've seen a very high-pitched battle fanning out in West Bengal, whether it's the BJP or the TMC going, at each other in that verbal battle. But really the stage being set for 27 there as well.
Right. As you know, the first phase campaigning comes to an end this evening. 30 seats spread across 5 districts will go to the polls on Saturday, and these are the western districts of the state, and the stage is really set for that first phase election. And hectic campaigning, hectic last minute campaigning is going on for these 30 seats, and one can say in a way that these first 30 seats is really going to set the stage for the rest of the phases that are going to follow. Therefore, one is eagerly waiting to see how the day goes, and this is mostly rural, semi-urban kind of a belt, some tribal areas, some districts, some areas bordering Jharkhand. So we'll have to see how it goes, and how is the voting percentage, what is the voting trend from whatever we'll get reports on, and from there on we can move on to the next phase. However, not only in the first phase, campaigning is going on for the other phases also. Second phase also, the campaigning is at a feverish pitch, and as the days go on and as the month moves ahead, we're going to see some more hectic campaigning in all these areas concerned.
Absolutely, we'll have to see how that pans out. Yogesh and Rajiv, thanks very much for joining us on Midday Prime on DD India. All right, moving on to our National Prime segment now.